My prime optimist, Sagittarius, so you know I'm an optimist. Man, keep the door real, I'm a prophetess. So at least you took an L off your bucket.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I got a juicy story time for you guys. As you guys can see by the title, we about to get into some mess today. I'm gonna be eating while I tell the story, featuring my beef patty. I took a couple bites, I was hungry, but yeah, we about to get into it. Like, there's 3 people involved with this story, including myself. So there's me. We're gonna give them code names. Obviously, we can't say nobody's name. Disclaimer: I'm not promoting any bullying, no violence, none of that. Don't start running around snatching girls, dudes. Chill out on that. But yes, so I'm not gonna say no names. So it's 3 people. So the boy I was messing with, me and the girl I was messing with, his name is Bob. The girl I had a problem with, we're gonna call her Nana. We're gonna call her Nana. And the other girl, we're gonna call her Psycho. Cause the girl, so background about me and the girl, we weren't friends. So I don't understand why she felt some type of way about me dating her ex, because we weren't friends. We literally hung out one time, and we were like in the 5th grade, and she was mostly talking with my best friend, like, you know, my best friend in 5th grade at the time. They were cool. I didn't really know her like that. So it wasn't like me being messy or like I had messy intentions to mess with her man. It was just like, I didn't even know they were dating until I found out. Me and Bob was dating. So yeah. So where do I begin? So I get a friend request on Facebook, from this guy. I've obviously seen him before. We went to the same middle school as each other. My middle school basically had 2 schools in it. So I was in one, he was in the other. But you see somebody, you know him. So I had him on Facebook already. He put up to be honest or whatever. So I like it. You know, back in the day, that's how you started up, like, to be honest, I think you cute, I like you, like, what's up, like. So he inboxed me like, oh, to be honest, like, I think you're like pretty, and like, you know, I would dare talk to you, da da da. I'm talking all this sweet shit. So I'm like, okay, like, you know, like what I'm saying, I'm like, okay. So from then we get to talking, da da da, texting. Oh, me being me. I go look on his page, because you know I'm lurk queen. Like, if we talking, I'm stalking. Like,
I know that's right.
looking, and I find something. I found an old picture of him and this girl. I knew the girl from elementary school, so I'm like, okay. And it was Nana. Nana was the girl that he knew. So I'm like, okay. So I inboxed him, I asked him, I'm like, so you dating such and such? And he was like, yeah. And I said, what? He was like, oh, no, we broke up. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I'm like, okay. Because at first I was like, so why you in my inbox? So he said, yeah. And then after he texted me, he was like, no, like, we broke up. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, so from then after, we still talking. We hung out like 2 times or whatever. Like, we kicked it. We used to go to this library together and like chill or whatever. So I guess it was like a month we was like talking in, and he had asked me, he sent me this big paragraph like, oh, just saying, you know, sweet shit like, oh, I want you to be my girl, da da da. I'm like, okay. No problem. So it's been like a few weeks, so I guess it was like a month we was like talking in. My birthday or whatever, he had posted me. Oh yeah, so yeah, he posted me as his cover, and he posted me up for my birthday. So she texts me, she's like, oh, this and that, are you messing with so and so? Like, she texted me this big paragraph like, are you messing with so and so? You know that me and him was messing around, da 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 da. I said, what? How do me and him we've been dating for like literally I was dating this kid for like a week, like when he asked me to be his girl. So I'm like, okay. I said, we're dating, da da da. She was like, oh really, how you dating him? And I'm dating him. I'm like, okay, what do you mean by that? And she's like, oh, so I think that you asked him if he's messing around with me. I'm like, how did you see him? She's like, I got his Facebook password, I can send you screenshots. The girl sent me the screenshots. Like, I was about to go off on Bob at first, but then I'm like, let me get the evidence I need from old girl right here. So she's showing me a screenshot where I asked, like, so you dating such and such? The gag is this man was deleting messages between me and him, making it seem like we're just friends. Like, so in the messages, he was deleting messages. So when he said, yeah, and then after he texted me, he was like, oh, something, but he deleted the bottom text that it says that, I think it says, yeah, but we broke up. He deleted that one. So it makes me look like I'm the messy girl around town. Like, I'm just messing with your man. In reality, your man wants to be with, he wants me. Like, that's why it was like so crazy, because it was so crazy. So she texts me, we arguing. I'm trying to tell her, like, you know, I'm trying to take the easy route, the peaceful way. Like, listen, I don't want to fight. I feel like we should come together and, you know, like, come at him, like, with full evidence, because he's lying to us. She don't care. She don't want to hear nothing. It's on site for me, basically. It's on site. Like, she wants to get it. So after we argue and I leave her there, I'm like, I'm not finna argue. Listen, I don't want to fight, but I told her, if she touched me,
I'm a bitch.
Beat that bitch. I'm not with it. Like, I told her, listen, I don't want to fight, but if you touch me, it's on sight, period. So after that, I leave her there. She texts me on my messenger. It pops up. It's like, mind you, I didn't even confront Bob yet. I was thinking about it the whole time. I was so mad. I was just like, I need a break real quick. I'm gonna get my shit together and we're gonna talk to him. So not even I think it was 10 minutes later, she texted me like, oh, did you receive a text from such and such? I checked my spam in the messenger. It's from this girl. She's like, oh, da da da, you was dating Nana's man. This is Psycho. The Psycho's her friend. So Psycho texts me. Psycho's like, oh, you messing with Nana's man and da da da. When I see you, I want to fight you for her because she's my friend and da da da. Yo, this girl texts me a big ass paragraph. Like, the shit looked like a fucking essay in school. Like, bro, why is you texting me that much? Like, what's that? Like, that's weird. Like, she texted me a whole paragraph saying how she's gonna fight me after the break. I think, yeah, it's around my birthday, so it's like break, so we go back to school literally the week after. So I said, okay. I told her, yeah, I said, he's my man. He was my, yeah, tell me he's my man. And why is she sending you to fight her battles? Like, and I said, I will fuck both of y'all up at the same time. Like, I was on 10, like, I'm ready to get it. Like, now, what's up? Like, because I'm trying to be nice here. I'm like, listen, I don't want to fight, but if you touch me, we're going to fight. Okay, so after that, she texted me. First of all, we start having a whole sub-war. Like, she tells me, like, oh, this and that, she can never be me, da da da. And I'm just like, I comment under, like, oh, nobody wants to be like you. And it starts a whole thing, like, a whole thing on Facebook. Like, everybody in our business, like, it just starts going down. So she said when she see me, she's going to fight me. So I'm like, okay, you want to fight me? It's the next week after. We go to the same middle school. So, of course, I'm going to see her. She don't see me. We always see each other. So, I'm going to school, da-da-da. Go pick up my best friend. I'm telling my best friend about it. I'm like, yo, she touched me. Like, bro, you better jump in. Like, we 10 tones down. She was totally with it. She was like, nobody's going to jump you, da-da-da. I'm like, okay. After school. So, after school, we headed to the library. We always go to the library after school, me and my friends. So, I see Nana at a library. So I'm walking, I'm putting my hair up. Like, I'm not playing. Like, I'm putting my hair up. Like, I'm just on 10. So I see Nana and her other friend across the street. And I see Psycho walking up to me. Like, she's really like walking towards me. So I'm like, okay. So I tapped my best friend. My best friend already knew who she was. So she comes up to me. Like she's not that far from me. Like, I'm right here, and she's like, say like, she's not that far. She's like a couple feet from me. She's like, she looks at me, and I'm looking at her. I'm like she's just staring at me the whole time. She's like, then all of a sudden, this is the part that has me fucking weak, and to this day will have me weak. She just yells out, yo, she looked crazy. She had glasses, her braids was messed up, like she just looked crazy. Like, she yells out, do you want to fight? I'm like, so I started laughing a little bit. I'm like, girl, I don't know you. And then she was like, oh. And across the street, I'm like, yo, this girl is crazy. I decided to just go up to her and be mature. Like, listen, I heard you want to fight. If you want, I said, if you want to fight, we could do that. Like, we could go on the back right now, like on the back of the library and start getting it. Or like, I could tell you what's going on. So she shows me messages. We exchange messages. I'm showing her like we're messing around, da da da. She sees. She apologizes to me. We weren't friends to the point, like the way she was making it seem like we were friends. Like, oh, I was her fucking mans and we hung out after school and went to the motherfucking fair. Like, no, we weren't friends. But you know, we talked about it. I broke up with Bob. Bob got caught up. I caught him in his lie. She tried to get her friend to fight me, and I don't respect that, because we could have came at each other with a little more respect. Like, you know, we could have just talked, because women make it about the other woman when they should make it about the man. Like, go after your man. Why are you fighting the girl? Never go after the girl. And I've been a victim of, I've done that before too. I go after the girl. Like, no, stop, breathe, go to your man, because he owes you loyalty, not her. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Ain't nothing really happened out of it. It's just like a lot of craziness. Like, and even after all that happened, guess what? They ended up dating after everything that happened. So if you guys enjoyed this story time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm waiting for y'all to subscribe still. Like, you got 3 seconds. Come on, hit the button. Like, stop being selfish. Like, hit the button. Like, come on. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.